Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Manchester United have just lost the penalty shootouts against Manchester City in the FA Community Shield final. And yeah, man, I can't lie, a bit disappointed, a bit disappointed, especially with the way in which the game went. If you had asked me before the game started, I predicted that Man United would win the game by 2 goals to 1. Now, obviously, the game ended as a 1-1 draw, and it then went on to penalty shootouts, which we lost. So, again, I'm a bit disappointed. And the reason why I'm disappointed is because Man City weren't their usual vintage Man City. It was simply just an average. I mean, Pep played some young kids today, to be honest. Like, most of the players we were playing today were quite young. I mean, we saw the likes of, what's his name, Bob playing. We saw that other kid, Mekete, playing. Rico Lewis was playing. There was no Kyle Walker, no Rodri, no Grealish, no Foden. Bernardo Silva basically came on towards the end of the game. Most of their players, De Bruyne came on towards the end of the game. Most of their players didn't play from the beginning, except for Haaland. And of course, Edison, who's likely to leave the club. But I'm disappointed, man. The way in which the game was going, we should have won the game. I'll be honest. I'll put it out there. And this is not just sour grapes. I'm being honestly objective here. Man United should have won that game. If we're going according to how the game played and how things were panning out, United should have easily won the game. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. It wasn't our day. Like I said, we drew 1-1. Who scored? Alejandro Garnacho came off the bench for us to score a very good goal. To give us a 1-0 lead, which I was excited about. I saw him doing the Cristiano Ronaldo celebration, pointing at himself, pointing at the pitch. Runs and goes and sits on the advertising board, holds his waist and looks up at the crowd. And I'm thinking, okay, Garnacho, I see you, I see you. I mean, everyone knows, if you've been watching the channel, you'd know I've heard enough criticism for Alejandro Garnacho. But today he came off the bench and he did a job. He played well. Can't lie, he played well. The goal, even apart from the goal, I saw he delivered a few good balls into the box. But unfortunately, there was no one for United to put them into the back of the net. But he played well. And he gave us the lead. And a few minutes later, Bernardo Silva equalized. A ball was put into the box. And then obviously he headed into the back of the net. And at the time, he was being marked by Facundo Pellistri, who was playing as a right back today. As for why Facundo was playing right back, I do not know. I genuinely do not know. But yeah, we go into penalty shootouts and we lose. What was it? Even the score. I know we went quite deep into the penalty shootouts. We probably lost by 7-6, if not 8-7, somewhere there. But yeah, obviously Sancho missed and Evans missed. That miss from Johnny Evans is literally something else, eh? I genuinely don't remember a penalty as bad as the one which I saw today from Johnny Evans. I think that's one of the worst penalties I've ever seen a Man United player take. It was awful. It was so bad. But like I said, I'm disappointed, but I'm not like pissed where I'm swearing and cussing out the players and things like that. Nah, or the manager either. I'm just disappointed because I thought we should have won it. I mean, Marcus Rashford, he had about 2 or 3 sitters which he should have scored, but he didn't score. He was definitely to blame. I mean, well, not to blame. I mean, he definitely should have scored, and he could have easily had left that game with at least 1 or 2 goals. Honestly, Rashford had 2 good chances. One in the first half, which Casemiro just played it nicely through for him, but he just put wide. He tried to bend it around the corner, around the keeper to score, but he just put it wide, didn't even hit the target. In the second half, he definitely has to score the one in the second half. It was such a good chance, but he missed. So what can we say? It's disappointing, but we move. Other than that, what else was there that I didn't talk about? The only other thing that really annoyed me, besides Rashford missing the sitters, was Ten Hag basically bringing Facundo Pellistri off the bench to play him at right back. I get it. Wan-Bissaka is basically on the way to West Ham, and apparently, according to David Ornstein, if I read it correctly, he will be moving to West Ham, and I think medical has been scheduled for Sunday morning. I'm not sure if I saw that from Ornstein or Romano, from Mr. Romano, between one of the two. I saw that his medical. I think Romano's the one who tweeted that the medical is booked for Sunday morning, which is basically tomorrow morning. So that's good news for us United fans because he's gonna go. Then we're gonna replace him with Mazraoui and Delete because we have great deals for both those players as well. So it's a positive. We're getting Delete and Mazraoui. I'm happy about that. But like I said, man, it was a good game. We played well. Apart from the first 20 minutes, the first 20 minutes, Man City was just all over us. They were dominating us. They were controlling the tempo of the game, putting us under pressure. I remember Oscar Bob went in, basically went past Licha Martinez, went past Evans, and when he got in, when it was time for the final product, he just blazed the ball over the bar. But he's a good player as well, that boy, Oscar Bob. Another chance which I saw from City was from Mkhitaryan, as I mentioned already. He basically hit the post in the first half. But apart from those two chances earlier on in the game, I don't remember anything else from Man City, honestly, apart from the equalizer, of course. It was all Man United, honestly. It was, at least that's how I saw it. Man United had control. From the 20th minute onwards, United played well. We created chances. We just couldn't take them. There was also a chance from Bruno Fernandes. There was a good ball from Casemiro, which is, very good through ball. Fell to Bruno. He goes in. I think it was next to Akanji, who's putting pressure. So good first touch to bring the ball down from the sky, but he just shoots straight to the keeper, and Edison has an easy save to make. So it was a bit disappointing. Like, come on, Bruno, you got to do better than that. You're in on goal here. You've got to go and score, But yeah, that happens. Apart from that, he did have a good chance, Bruno Fernandes. He had a chance where he actually scored a wonder goal. Would have been the goal of the match. But unfortunately, he was just offside. Only just offside. So the goal was disallowed by VAR. Obviously, the linesman put his flag up, but it was quite delayed. Even Bruno himself looked as though he knew he was offside because as soon as he scored, he stopped, looked at the linesman, he saw the linesman's flag is down. Then he decided, okay, let me run, go should I breathe? Then he saw the linesman put the flag up. So VAR then confirmed he was offside, so it was a bit disappointing. But I would have loved to win that game, man. I would have loved to win that game, but it is what it is, guys. It's just a dinner plate, like I said. It's just a dinner. It's just a glorified dinner plate. That's all it is. The rules were clear. Man United fans know this. I said it even yesterday in my match preview. I said the rules are clear. If we win, it's a very important trophy. If we lose, it's a glorified dinner plate. And guess what? Since we lost on penalty shootouts, it's a glorified dinner plate. I don't make the rules. Those are the rules. I don't make them. I don't make the rules. And yeah, man, it is what it is. Disappointing. Do I do player ratings? Guys, it's preseason. Honestly, it's preseason basically. It doesn't matter. Like I said, it was a charity game. There's no point in doing match reactions. What I can say was who was bright for United? Amad Diallo. Oh my God, that kid is going to the top. Straight to the top, I'm telling you. Amad Diallo. Could he be the answer to our right-hand solution? Could he be the solution to our right-wing problem? Because we haven't had one for a while. Amad Diallo this season, he's one to watch, guys. I'm telling you now, if you haven't already, invest your stocks in Amad Diallo. That kid is going to the top. He really, really is. He's going straight to the top, I'm telling you. So if I'm you, I'm investing my stocks in him. Because like I said, he's destined. He's just destined for greatness. At this point, I feel like this is going to be his breakthrough season. And I'm excited to see what he does this season. Because, today he was just exceptional. I thought he was our best player. At least his first half, he was brilliant. Going past, who was Man City's left back? Gvardiol. He just made him look amateur. I was just going past him at ease. He was cutting inside, taking shots. Of course, he had that chance where he went on. They played a little 1-2 with Casemiro. He goes in. And instead of being selfish, I'm thinking, Ahmad, just shoot. He decides to be a team player and tries to lay it off nicely for Mason Mount, but he overhits it slightly. And Mount, I think, to be fair to Mount, I think Mount wasn't anticipating the pass. Mount was anticipating that Ahmad would shoot, so he didn't really go in. So by the time he tried to dive in for the ball, it was too late. The ball was gone. But I thought Amad Diallo was very good for us today. I thought he was our best player. Who else played well? Casemiro played well, funny enough. He was someone who I said I didn't even want him to play, honestly. I thought he was that rubbish. I wanted him to be sold. I still want him to be sold. But I'll be fair, when a player plays well, as always, I give them their fair dues. Casemiro was very good for us today. He was one of our best players. He played well. Of course, towards the end of the game, they skipped past him a few times, the City boys, you know. So it was a bit disappointing. But to be fair, overall, he played very well. Who else played well? Bruno, it was half and half. Half he played well, half he didn't play so well. Who else played well? Kobe Mainoo today, he was non-existent. He looks like he's not ready for the season. He looks like he's not fit. He looks so off it. He looks behind the pace, but I believe I've got great faith in Kobe, and I believe he's gonna turn things out. He's gonna get fit, and he's gonna do the things. So yeah, Kobe didn't really play well. Delo didn't play well. He looked like he had been off, you know, for a few weeks, which I understand. Maguire also didn't even look 100% fit either. Who also was there? Rashford. It didn't look good. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't like trash or anything like that. No, he wasn't. He was alright, but didn't look great, guys. I'll be honest, didn't look great. I expected to see Joshua Zirkzee. What happened with Zirkzee? Why didn't Zirkzee come off the bench? Or was he not on the bench? Because I didn't really see the matchday squad. I just saw the actual players and players who actually came off the bench and onto the pitch. Also, I expected to see Harry Amas today. Like, left back, Tentwa basically played Licha Martinez at left back, Dalot at right back. But in the second half, he replaced Martinez, moved Dalot to left back, and then put Facundo Pelistri at right back. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Pelistri's not right back, he's a right winger, you know? But it is what it is. He played him at right wing, it's fine. But moving it on, what else was there to talk about in the game? McTominay came off the bench, he's awful. He's so bad. He had a chance as well, good chance, and he missed it. Guys, we missed so many good chances. We should have won this game easily. Easily should have won it. But like I said, it's just a dinner plate, guys. It's not that big a deal. It's just a dinner plate. And there'll be other chances. So, yeah, it is what it is. It's disappointing. We've lost. But hopefully with the likes, this just reminds Ineos we need to sign more players. At least Delete and Mazraoui look like they're almost done. They're almost like a done deal, so they're coming through. So I'm happy about that. But that aside, yeah, there wasn't really much any other thing to talk about. Sancho missed the penalty, and Evans one was shocking. Jadon was unlucky. Edison saved it onto the post. I hope this doesn't kill his confidence, Jadon, because I know he's a confidence player. But yeah, anyways, it is what it is, guys. Like I said, it's just a glorified dinner plate, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. We're coming for the league. Hey, I'm just kidding. We're not coming for the league. I'm just kidding. But yeah, anyways, those are my thoughts on today's game. Let me know what you thought. Are you a City fan? Are you happy? Rival fans? I'm sure they're celebrating. United fans, let me know what you thought about the game. What did you think about the Tentwa substitutions? Were you happy with Facundo Pelistri being played at right back? Were you happy with Jadon Sancho only getting 8 minutes? He only came on in the 82nd minute. You know, it's a bit disappointing. But like I said, it is what it is. And yeah. So what else is there to say? Nothing really. So if you haven't already, please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.